You know what? Maybe building in Minecraft isn't as hard as people hype it up to be. But I guess there's only one way I can find this out. By building my own stuff for the first time. I'm going to test this by making 3 art pieces to figure out if it is actually that difficult to make Minecraft art. So first of the 3 we're going to do is SpongeBob SquarePants. There he is, right on the screen. That'll be the reference I'm using, and I will try to get as accurate as I can to it using these blocks I have down here, which I hope is every color I need. Actually, no, it's not. And I got this little space here, so without further ado, let's just do this. The first one I want to start with is his right shoe, and I did not mean to place that. I don't know how big I should make this, but I'm going to try not to make it too big. Yeah, I think that's passable, so we're going to make the little light piece in the middle, but I do need to move this part at the bottom a little farther. Hey, that looks good, I think, and I'm spending this long on a shoe. Okay, so we're to his pant leg now, and I accidentally got terracotta red instead of concrete red for some reason. I don't know why I did that. And then some blue here, and then we're to his actual legs. Okay, you could probably tell this is SpongeBob already, which is nice, but doing his left shoe is going to be kind of tricky, so I might just like tweak it a little and do the same thing as the other shoe. Now time for the little light. Boom. It just brings it to life. Though I will say I think this top part is way too high up. Yeah, that's good, I think. I hope. So what did I do? I think I went up 3 concrete. Then I did some red. Then I think I did 2 concrete. Then I did a blue. Then I did 1 thing of white. And then I think I did 4 yellow. Anyway, we're done with his darn shoes and legs. I don't know how I'm gonna do his tie, but I do know how I'll do the little black parts of his belt. I'll figure out the tie in a quick second. I just realized I think my original idea with this build is that I was gonna give it a black outline, but I think it does look cooler with out one, and also I just forgot to give it one. Yeah, I think that looks good, so we can get to the white now. Actually, let's make this part white too. Now let's work on this tie. Oh, the tie actually does come in at the white part. I know it's meant to be 2D, but I feel like it would look cooler if it was in 3D. Look at that. It just looks like a plus sign actually, but maybe if I expand this out, it'll look better. Still kind of looks like a plus sign, but it's good enough. Now we're at the fun part. We're at his square body, I do believe. Now the issue with his body is that he's not a perfect square. He's like rounded at the edges, if you can see, if that makes sense. I might have to settle with making him just square. Is SpongeBob SquarePants after all? I'll have to destroy a little bit the interior of this design to like make the eyes and the stuff on the face, but that's a problem for later. Okay, so his holes aren't really like, they're not black, they're like light green, so I don't know if they're probably not this color of green, but it's the best I could do. Let's do his eyes to bring him to life. That's actually pretty good for clearing out his eyes. Hey, looking nice. My idea with this is that maybe I can do that. That's pretty good. In the picture, he's kind of looking down, if you can see, so I think it'd actually be a better idea to put them there. What should I do about his nose? I don't know, because no matter what I do, it looks weird. I'll just do a straight line, and I know it looks kind of boring, but it's better than looking weird. It's gonna cover up some of his holes, but that's fine. To make his iconic teeth and that nice tongue. Okay, wow, that brought him to life a lot. Oh, I need his eyelashes and eyebrows, of course. I think the blocks don't have enough curves to do that thing with his eyebrows, so instead we're just gonna settle for this. But of course, we need his arms, which I am not excited for this part because this is not gonna be easy. Ho, I knew I would have to do nubs for hands because I don't have enough room, but that is pretty good. At least good considering what I have to work with. Thinking maybe if I do a second thing here, is that good? It looks fine. I might need to make his sleeves bigger though. Maybe something here, and maybe it was good how I had it. And I basically just do the same thing here. I think I have it now, so let's just check my SpongeBob. It looks fine. There's the reference, by the way. I'm gonna try to make it to where you can see both at once. It was pretty close to the source material, I'd say. I'd say I made the legs and the shoes way too big. But anyway, let's see how good we could do with the next one. All right, second one we got is Bart Simpson. This is the reference picture as you guys saw earlier, so let's just get right to it. I don't know what I should do about this thing though. I'm probably just gonna keep it there, but it's gonna be like behind it or something. Hopefully that is just fine. Just like the last one, we're gonna start with the shoes and then work our way up. One block apart might be too close, so I'm gonna do 2. I don't have enough room to like make these shoes look very separate, so I hope this is just does the job. So we can move on to the legs now. I'm gonna make them 3 up because I don't want to risk making them too big like the last one. We have 2 yellow characters in a row. I just realized that. Unlike SpongeBob's, his pants are like a lot rounder, so I need to make sure to get that right. As you guys might notice in that reference picture, his hand is like reaching into his pocket, so I'll make sure to draw that. But first, I'm just gonna draw the shorts and fill them in. The arm for him will come later, but now I'm gonna do his shirt. I'm thinking I might have made his shirt like not tall enough now that I think about it. And SpongeBob's just staring at me while I'm doing all this. I think now we got the shirt, so now we're just gonna fill in. Oh my. Okay, let's finally get to this dude's head. I need to make it like build up to his neck though. I don't want him to have some like crazy big neck. So I think what I have right now is good. Okay, either for his nose, either what I can do is give it a black outline or I can like double layer it. When I mean by double layers, like do you see those eyelashes on SpongeBob? That's what I'm talking about. Before I get too involved on the left side of his face, we're gonna do a little bit of the right. Now, fun fact, he has 9 spikes on his head, but obviously that's gonna take way too long to actually do and might be impossible. So we're just gonna try to replicate that the best I can. Oh, those spikes actually look pretty good. Alright, I'm starting to see the vision here, so I gotta give his eyes some life. Oh my gosh, this looks so weird right now. But we can fix it up. Don't worry, I just need to fill in his face. That's the biggest issue. Alright, now that I filled it in, how does it look? Oh my gosh, there's so much space on this guy's head. But honestly, despite the fact that he looks so fat here, this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, let's make those eyes bigger, which shouldn't be that hard. Does that look better at least? Okay, why is this block here? Get that out of here. It looks better. I think his nose could be bigger, which is weird because I thought it was too big originally. Okay, now his nose like sticks out too much. Let's make him at least smile a little bit. He just looks sad in this. And with a little tiny detail right here, he looks so much happier. Boom, now he looks happy. Let's make him like a block skinnier. Wow, that actually makes it look much better. Let's add those arms now. What I'm gonna do for the pocket, which is gonna be pretty hard to do, I'm just gonna do that. Hopefully that works. Is that good enough? I hope so. And it looks like, I mean, he has an insane freaking arm, but actually I could definitely fix that up. And then on this one, we can have something like that. And then his arm is just gonna come down like this. Now I might be done. Let's give it a look. Okay, I need to work on his arm a little bit. And then I think after that, I'm actually done. So I think the best way to go about it is to just do this. Now we are done. Let's go. I think this looks better than it could have looked, honestly. Now, despite the fact that you got a sneaky SpongeBob behind him, this looks pretty good, honestly. I don't really have much complaints. I mean, his shoes looking like they're one is kind of weird. He does still look pretty fat, but yeah. So anyway, let's move on to the third and final one. Now, I decided that the last character I'm going to do for this challenge is none other than Phineas himself from the show Phineas and Ferb. Now, this is probably going to be the hardest of the 3. I mean, just look at him. He has a triangle head. I know everyone knows that, but that's not going to be easy to draw. You know that I can't draw, like, slopes very well on this. I'm going to do this from the backside because there's more space here. This just looks uncanny. As always, let's start with those shoes. He actually has pretty long shoes compared to the other 3, or other 2. I don't know where I got 3 from. He does have darker shoes than Bart did, though, so he is, like, dark blue. I don't know how I'm going to do that weird, like, white part at the top of his shoes though. There we go. I figured it out. What am I gonna do for his skin though? Because he's tan and he's the first character so far that's tan. There is this white terracotta, which, yeah, we can use. I don't think I'll need teal on this at all, so we can get that out of there. As always, we're gonna do 3 legs up, or 3 blocks up for the legs. I'm gonna make this stripe 2 blocks tall because I don't think I'll be making his shirt that tall. I'm not like trying to focus on how many stripes he has, which I don't know how many he has. If you count the one on his collar, he has 4 actually, so interesting. I did not know that. Just weird because I've watched this whole show twice, Phineas and Ferb. I'm actually a big fan of all 3 of these shows, The Simpsons, SpongeBob, Phineas and Ferb. I know those are like the 3 most basic shows. No offense to those who watch them. I'm one of them, so I get a say in this. But I don't know, there's something just so great about the 3. Now we got his collar on, so now we can start working on his incredible head. Hey, the mouth actually turned out not bad. I think if I do just make like a simple staircase thing, then it could be perfect. So to distract myself from that a little bit, we're going to work on the right side of his head now. Well, I do need to finish this a little because I don't know how high I should make the hair. Okay, I'm a little bit scared to look at this so far. That's not too bad, but it is definitely not high enough. So I did not want to do this, but I might have to make it go up like 2 blocks at a time. So it's like the reverse of the staircase I was doing at the start. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, yeah, that has the exact opposite issue, but I think on some of these I built up like way too much. That looks kind of weird, but I think it's good enough to where I can keep it. He looks bald right now, but I promise I'll get it fixed up soon. Now I can do his iconic red hair. Okay, so because of that hair, if you saw this, you could probably guess it's Phineas. So we're on some sort of right path. I might need to make his mouth bigger, though, considering the fact that his head is so big. So I might need to make it go a little bit higher. I'm gonna make his mouth black because I need red for his tongue. Hey, not bad, though. I can make his tongue a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks good. So I think next is his eyes. Might have made his eye too big. Oh my gosh. It's too tall, but I think it's wide enough. Okay, there, I think I messed with the eye now. But on the other one, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might have to double layer this, but like in a different way. Because if you see on the picture, it's like his eye is peeping behind the other. What I'll do about that. Could that work? We're going to make it like 1 block taller. Is that good now? Oh, I do think it is. So let's get to those pupils already. Yo, the pupils bring it to life so much. Oh my gosh, that is cool. I have to make them a bit bigger, though. This might make it look weird. Oh, that is good stuff. Now we just need his arms, which should not be that bad because both of his arms are like in front of him, I think. And one's at his side and the other is on him. I definitely do not have enough detail to do a hand, so instead I'm going to do something like this. That resembles a hand just fine enough. That's actually pretty good. I'll probably put one little hand thing right here. And is that good? I think it is. Let's take a look at it now. Oh my gosh, does that look cool? Just ignore the Bart Simpson and the SpongeBob at the back, all those yellow things. I think what I could have done better, okay, I think on this one his nose was too high. I don't think it was too long like it was on the others. Let's take a little look at these. Now the SpongeBob one is completely surrounded, but you can kind of see it there, and the Bart one's also right here. If I were to rank them, the worst one is probably the Bart one. I mean, I like all of them. This one, just, I don't know. It looks the most basic. Next is the SpongeBob one. I feel like the like legs and the socks look really nice. The eyelashes look kind of weird, probably from this angle though. His face could have like filled up more space, but yeah. And this might be recency bias, but my favorite has got to be Phineas. I mean, look at those pupils. The pupils just make it come together. The mouth is cool. The shirt could have been improved, but yeah, I think with that, thank you guys so much for watching it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a lot of fun testing out some Minecraft art, and was it easy like I said in the intro? No, but was it successful? Kind of. Maybe I'll make 3D art one day, but 2D art is where I will begin. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next Landmade Gaming video.